Tommy's Space Adventure, Journey to the Planet of Courage. Once upon a time, in a little town on Earth, there lived a 6-year-old boy named Tommy. Tommy was a curious boy who loved to explore and learn about the world around him. But more than anything else, Tommy loved to dream about space. He had posters of planets and stars on his bedroom walls, and he would spend hours imagining what it would be like to travel through the galaxy on a spaceship. One night, as Tommy lay in bed gazing at his space-themed wallpaper, the full moon shone brightly through his window and cast its glow over his room. That's when Tommy saw something he could hardly believe. A shooting star streaked across the sky, leaving a trail of sparkling stardust. Tommy closed his eyes and made a wish. "I wish I could go on a great space adventure." Suddenly, Tommy felt a gentle breeze, and his room began to fill with a warm, golden light. When he opened his eyes, he was no longer in his room. Instead, Tommy found himself aboard a magnificent spaceship soaring through the cosmos. Tommy looked around in awe at the twinkling stars and swirling galaxies, and he knew his wish had come true. As Tommy explored the spaceship, he discovered a talking badger dressed in an astronaut's suit. The badger introduced himself as Captain Badger, the spaceship's pilot. "Welcome aboard, Tommy," Captain Badger said with a smile. "I understand you wished for an adventure, and I'm here to help you with that. We're on our way to a special planet, the Planet of Courage." Tommy was thrilled. "What's the Planet of Courage?" he asked. Captain Badger explained, "The Planet of Courage is a magical place where people can find the strength they need to face their fears and overcome challenges in their lives. However, we'll have to face some challenges of our own to get there." Tommy's eyes widened with excitement. "I'm ready, Captain Badger. Let's go." As Tommy and Captain Badger journeyed through space, they encountered their first challenge: fear. A dark, ominous cloud loomed ahead, casting eerie shadows on the spaceship. Tommy felt a shiver run down his spine, and his heart began to race. "Captain Badger, I'm scared," Tommy admitted. Captain Badger patted Tommy's shoulder reassuringly. "It's natural to feel scared, Tommy. But we can't let fear stop us from reaching our destination. Sometimes, we have to face our fears head-on to realize they're not as scary as we thought." Gathering his courage, Tommy agreed to continue. Together, he and Captain Badger navigated through the cloud of fear. As they emerged on the other side, Tommy realized that the cloud wasn't as frightening as it had seemed. He felt braver and more determined than ever to reach the Planet of Courage. Next, Tommy and Captain Badger encountered Grumpiness. They found themselves in an asteroid field full of grumpy aliens who were arguing and complaining about everything. The negative energy was so strong that Tommy couldn't help but feel grumpy too. Captain Badger noticed Tommy's frown and said, "Grumpiness can be contagious, but it's important not to let it bring us down. Sometimes, all it takes is a kind word or a smile to turn things around." Tommy decided to try. He approached one of the grumpy aliens and offered him a friendly smile. "Hello, my name is Tommy. I hope you have a great day." To his delight, the alien's frown turned into a smile, and the atmosphere in the asteroid field began to change for the better. Feeling lighter and happier, Tommy and Captain Badger continued their journey. However, they soon faced their final challenge: lack of motivation. They arrived at a planet where everyone seemed to be sitting around, doing nothing. The inhabitants were so unmotivated that their world was falling apart. Captain Badger sighed. "A lack of motivation can be dangerous, Tommy. If we don't take action to achieve our goals, we'll never get anywhere." Tommy thought for a moment, then said, "Maybe we can help motivate these people by setting a good example. Let's show them what we can achieve when we put our minds to it." With that, Tommy and Captain Badger began to repair the broken structures on the planet. As the inhabitants watched, they became inspired by the duo's hard work and determination. Before long, the people of the planet joined in, working together to restore their world. Tommy felt a great sense of accomplishment and knew he was ready for the final leg of their journey. Finally, Tommy and Captain Badger arrived at the Planet of Courage. The planet was beautiful, glowing with a warm, golden light. As they entered the planet's atmosphere, they were greeted by Courage, a wise and friendly being who embodied the essence of bravery. "Welcome, Tommy and Captain Badger," Courage said. "You have faced fear, grumpiness, and lack of motivation and have successfully overcome each challenge. You have shown great courage and determination on your journey, and I am proud of you." Tommy felt a surge of pride and happiness. He knew that he had found the inner strength he had been seeking. "Now," Courage continued, "it is time for you to return to Earth, Tommy. You have shown that you possess the courage you need to face any challenge life may bring. Carry this strength with you, and always remember the lessons you've learned on your journey." With a grateful hug, Tommy said goodbye to Courage and Captain Badger. As he closed his eyes, he felt the same gentle breeze and warm, golden light that had first brought him to space. When he opened his eyes, Tommy found himself back in his bedroom, safe and sound. From that day on, Tommy knew he was capable of overcoming any obstacle with courage and determination. He carried the lessons he had learned on his space adventure with him throughout his life, sharing his newfound strength with others and always believing in himself. And so, Tommy lived a brave and happy life, knowing that he had the inner strength to face any challenge that came his way. The end.